All right, we're back with Farrell Frankel talking nutrition, talking food, talking all the things with our kids. And I want to talk about one of the big issues that parents run into. I know we run into it all the time in season, and that's the lack of time.
Mm.
I'll give you a typical schedule in my house during season. I'm lucky enough to have my own business, so I get off work around 4. A few times a week, I try to head to the gym. It's only 5 minutes from my house, so I'm lucky there. Get a quick workout in, pick my kids up from after school around 5, and then practice starts at 6. So we're getting there around 5:45 just to make sure they're ready. Practice runs from till about 7, 7:15 or so, and then we have to eat, grab a shower, and get in bed by like 8:30, 9 o'clock. We're still in elementary school, so we still have that earlier bedtime. I know others who are in competitive sports or have older kids or have to travel a little further, their schedules are even crazier than ours are. So, with practices going through dinner time, in our house, it's just logistically easier to hit the drive-through than it is to come home and cook a healthy meal. But I know that's not ideal. So, what would your suggestion be for how we balance that lack of time with wanting to fuel our kids well? In our house, the thing we've tried to do is be healthier those nights that we're home so that the nights out can balance it, but is that best? I don't even know at this point.
I actually really like that idea. I mean, here's the thing, like, no one's gonna be perfect 7 days a week on their dinner or their fueling, right? So I feel like the first thing, like, parents have to do is just understand that it's not gonna be 100% perfect nutrition for your kids every second of the day because reality kicks in and things get busy, and every now and then you do need to do a takeout or a drive-through, and so I really like the idea of if you can look ahead in your week and say, okay, this week we're going to have 3 crazy nights where I'm not going to be able to get home and make dinner, blah, blah, blah. And if you can say ahead of time, okay, so we're going to do 4 dinners that are super healthy at home, that are really balanced, whatever. And we're going to allow 3 nights of this week to be the drive-through nights, whatever, then that can sometimes give you just peace of mind because essentially, like, you have a plan, right? We have planned for 4 nights eating in, 3 nights eating out, and that way it doesn't feel as much like, "Oh, we gotta rush home and go through the drive-through." It's like, "No, this was the plan for tonight." Like, we planned that tonight we were going to the drive-through. Then it's also, like, picking I've noticed a lot of fast food places have really changed their menus a lot. So, like, one example is, like, Chick-fil-A, like, you can honestly, I think it's a little high in sodium, but, like, you can get a lot of healthy options at Chick-fil-A. You can get, like, the grilled chicken sandwich, the nuggets, they have salads, they have fruit cups, they have chocolate milk, they have yogurts, they have, like, egg sandwiches. So I think sometimes even if you are going through, like, a fast food drive-through, there are places where you can get, like, higher quality nutrition versus others. And then there's the issue of like, are your kids actually going to go for the grilled chicken sandwich over the fried? Like, I don't know. Like, that's on you.
Mine
Um,
aren't. I can tell you mine are not.
but I think having the mentality of like, this is just one meal, right? If you're eating 3 meals a day, 7 days a week, that's 21 meals a week that you're eating. So if 3 of those meals are drive-through dinners, that's like 3 out of 21. That's not going to really make a huge dent in the nutrition of your entire week, right? As long as you're focusing those other 18 meals a week on higher quality nutritious food. So I think sometimes we have to give ourselves a little grace when we do have a couple dinners a week or rushing breakfast that aren't maybe up to the quality that we think that we should be eating. Now, if it's 7 nights a week, we're doing the drive-through and skipping breakfast, and then there's other issues. I think that's typically where parents will come to me and they're like, we need to sit down with you and go over like what is going on with our family. And sometimes I'll give tips on like, these are just simple ways to meal prep or plan ahead. Like if you have a crock pot, throw some chicken in the crock pot in the morning, you can leave all day, come back and like dinner's ready. Like there's ways that you can kind of have more convenient easy dinners or meals in general, but it does take a little bit of effort and planning ahead of time. And that's not necessarily always realistic for every family. So I think it's finding what works for you and then letting go of like that guilt of, oh my gosh, we just like went through McDonald's for dinner. What am I doing to my kids? Like, that's okay. Every now and then, it shouldn't be every night, but